Welcome back to Doom the Dark Ages.
Damn it! I should
Yeah.
have waited until you started recording to say that. Oh
Good
well,
thing.
nobody,
It's such a
nobody
good
watching
thing
this
that
will ever
you did.
know.
Yeah. No one
The
will understand what Roxy was gonna be talking about.
excuse me. Oh, I get to fly a dragon.
And dragons are so cool.
I wish they were real.
That's it. That's all I have to say.
Isn't there proof that dragons are real? Or like that they found
Yeah.
some kind of
Well, okay, Caroline, imagine dragons.
Imagine. Yeah, I was about to make the joke.
God, I swear.
Imagine. Dragon. I feel it in my bones. Don't let
What is the most
Welcome to
overrated?
the
What's the most overrated
Weren't they?
artist?
No, okay. Didn't they also do that song where it's like, lightning before the thunder?
Thunder! Feel the thunder!
Thunder, sun.
Hey, don't diss that song, even though I used to hate that song a lot.
The most overrated artist is every heavy metal musician ever.
Whoa, okay, that's fucking a hot take right there.
No.
You're telling me that you don't like a banger by Motorhead? What about
I think.
I mean, Motorhead? That's a really good heavy rock band. Heavy metal. Like,
I want to say my most overrated like artist, or one of those. I'll probably say fucking Billie Eilish. I don't find any of her songs really that
Billie Eilish is
catchy or
pretty good.
interesting.
Okay, you know what? I'm kind of annoyed because like my parents always fucking listen to country music.
Yeah, because
Uh,
country music is based for me at least.
Country music, like, it feels like every country music song is just like, I like beer, I like trucks, I like woman. There you go, that's every country music song. Except for The Devil Went Down to Georgia, I actually like that one.
what about Take Me Home,
Bro, there-
Country Roads, or Big Iron? Big Iron's a country song, technically.
There's also Hell's Coming With Me. That's a pretty good one.
I think you're
oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, your heavy metal comment kind of irked me, because I love a lot of heavy bands. Or, like, mostly rock bands.
The funny thing is, Roxy's country comment was really offended me because I really love country music. Even it sounds very catchy.
Okay, I will say this. That fucking, like, okay, I even before that infamous commercial, I knew this song because it came on a lot when my parents like played in the car and stuff. It's the one that was, you know that it's a pretty infamous clip from like when Ukraine was being invaded by Russia, and then the CNN news station put in a commercial with a cowboy shaking his ass, and it went, and you know I like my trick and tried cold beer on a Friday night.
What the fuck are you even? I've never heard of them. I have no idea what.
Oh my god, you don't know? Holy shit!
It was very infamous because like it was, a war zone was happening. Like, they had footage of it, and it just
as Russia was invading Ukraine. Did I misspeak? Did I accidentally say Ukraine invaded Russia?
No, Russia.
Oh,
No, you said Russia was
Russia invaded you. Okay, good. Russia invaded Ukraine. It would be especially shameful if I messed it up, considering I'm of Ukrainian descent and Russian. Not fucking Russian. Sorry, and Polish descent.
You're Russian descent. I am Roxy Reviews. I am Russian.
I am Rushy Review.
Rushy Reviews. Oh my.
So don't you see? Because I am of Polish descent, That must have been why I thought I was a femboy for the longest time, before realizing I'm trans.
There's also I was gonna bring up. There's one at one point they were talking about something. Where
Oh, I was just gonna say,
go ahead.
there's definitely a joke to be made if I ever pole dance.
I'm a Polish person doing a pole dance.
Polish
Yeah.
people when they pole dance.
Alright, I guess.
Nah. It's like, nah. Here's how you flirt. You go, I want to see your South Pole. I like how nobody laughed at that.
We are totally locked in.
Oh, I'm locked in right now. I'm in the middle of a boss fight, or not boss fight, but a fight between a few enemies. I'm in a raid. I will
Oh
say
my.
one of the worst things I've ever, like I guess a music artist I would say is, like, I think is overrated is, fuck, what's his name? Honestly, I would say Eminem's extremely overrated.
But he's the real Slim Shady.
People
Nah. So I think Skittles taste better anyway.
for how original.
No, I fucking love it.
Hear
Love
You
Eminem.
heard that from literally everywhere.
Have you ever seen the commercial where the guy has like the Skittles touch and anything he touches turns into Skittles?
Yeah.
And he says that he accidentally murdered somebody this morning using the Skittles powers.
See, you know, I feel like if you had that ability, you would be like Black Bolt and never, like, because like Black Bolt never talks. I feel like you just never talk. How did he get dressed that morning?
He needed his wife to put his clothes on for him. Nah, see, if I had the
Oh,
power
yeah.
to turn everything into Skittles, I would, I'd touch my penis and then it would go away.
Actually, if you touch your penis, you would fucking turn every part of you into Skittles.
Yo, can I be a Skittles monster? Can
No,
I be
you
like
just-
the commercial where the guy's DNA gets replaced with fruit by the foot?
Yeah, you start melting. You start melting, like...
I start to get misshapen. I turn into a fucking yogurt tube, and then Beelzebub picks me
no!
up.
No! No!
God,
Um,
please do not remind me.
Okay. Nobody's gonna know what we're talking about, but it's so stupid. I fucking drew that as like a fetish drawing earlier today.
Jesus. Good thought. Ah, nice! I got another health upgrade. Let's freaking go.
Let's see. What else? Oh, my parents have attended like every fucking Willie Nelson concert.
Yo, Willie Nelson! I love Willie Nelson!
Hell carriers.
Didn't he write the Rainbow Connection?
I
Oh,
don't-
did he? That's amazing.
Did he? No!
Wake up in the morning feeling lucky.
Fucking, I can't believe pedophiles are canon to Diary of a Whippy Kid.
Oh god, you know what? I'm just gonna say most overrated, fucking P Diddy.
No, I mean that.
I never listened to his music, so I can't
I mean,
comment on
P
that.
Diddy's just a piece of shit that I hope rots in a jail cell. He's not really even an artist. Most of his music came from the Notorious B.I.G. May he rest in peace. And also,
Let's see, who's...
Oh, go ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
I mean, he is the reason why Diddy Kong isn't in Mario Kart World.
That's just a theory.
Did they get rid of Luigi?
No.
No, Diddy Kong.
No, they didn't get rid of Luigi because of Luigi Mangione.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, to be fair, if they got rid of Luigi because of Luigi Mangione, that'd be pretty upsetting because Luigi Mangione's kind of a hero for what he did.
to some, but not to others, and what he still did was a crime.
Yeah,
Even if you like, I mean,
supporting a murderer, Roxy. What the fuck?
Crimes aren't wrong, Batman. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Like, I don't know about the fucking, I don't know about the victim here, but like, I did hear he's a
healthcare CEO.
He was a healthcare CEO who killed several more people.
Yeah,
Yes, but that
and
doesn't.
Look, I mean,
He should be in a jail cell, not fucking in the ground.
yeah, but see,
That's
Panther,
the
he's rich. He's not going to jail.
yeah, that's the thing. That was the problem, was he wasn't really getting justice, or like we weren't really getting justice for.
Panther, rich people don't have consequences unless the lower classes rise up.
Yeah, we need that fucking lower class to rise up and fucking take that guy down. What does killing him? That's not gonna fucking take back the fucking thing. He just gets away with his fucking crap. I'm not fucking like rewarding fucking that guy, but like I don't even know.
To be fair, Panther, considering for either one of us, that guy is getting killed is pretty undesirable, because from your point of view he's in hell, and from my point of view he just doesn't fucking exist anymore.
I'd say like
I can fight the eye.
From my point of view, the Jedi. I'm sorry, just that line is really the fucking line delivery.
I'd say everyone's in the fucking wrong in that fucking situation.
Well, see,
That
because like believing like that what he did was a good thing. Like,
Yes.
I don't think because like if we, I don't know. I feel like I'm
'Cause
not really the best to
okay.
talk about it, because I think Brian Thompson should have been at the most sent to a solitary confinement chamber, because he still was the leader and knew of all the things that were happening, but didn't care because it served his bottom line. But at the same time, if we're gonna condone Luigi Mangione killing, then what's stopping everybody from just killing people because a belief of them doing the personally bad thing? Again, not defending Brian Thompson or
Okay,
Luigi.
look, here's the thing. I don't think the idea... I'm pretty sure the idea that taking vengeance against an evil force... when people are like, oh, well, you can't go up against an evil person because that makes you bad too. I'm just like...
No, I'm not saying...
No?
But I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you get to the point where killing people... Like, to be, like, if you believe that killing someone is the most extreme option, which don't get me wrong, I don't like Brian Thompson, and nor do I think he was a good person, because not only just that, apparently from what he was to his family. But it's like, again, if we start justifying killings, then, or at the very least, if we celebrate killings, then that could lead to some very dire consequences.
Here's the thing. When I went to like, I've been listening to this one song from a Death Note musical. It was called "Where's the Justice?" It's a really fucking good song. But then you look down in the comments and it says, "Oh, Luigi Mangione, fucking, you get to see this guy get fucking glazed like he's." No, I'm not even gonna fucking continue that sentence.
You were gonna say like he's Trevor, weren't you?
It was very hard not to say that, but I
like,
would
at least
stand.
with Trevor, there are people who would... Oh, Jesus Christ. Not again.
Okay, I pretty much stood up to him that one time.
And yeah, but like... Again, it's just the fact... Here's the difference. Trevor is an egotist. Luigi Mangione is a murderer.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I fucking hate Trevor, he's not a murderer.
As far as we know.
as far as we know, but I don't think he's gonna fucking come out with a video. It's like, here's the final solution or something. But like, Luigi should not be fucking praised for murdering a man.
I think it's more of what people are like. He stood up to the system to an extent to where now people are more worried because now that there are people who are now like, oh well, I think what many people were hoping that people like billionaires or whoever would see that and be like and realize that they're not untouchable. But
that's no.
But, like,
if anything, it's just gonna turn. Okay, there's this one game that basically describes what that basically felt like. It's I don't know what it's called, but it's like a bunch of like circles and squares getting along, and like there's like this TV thing in the middle.
Oh, the sign game?
I think so. And it like there's like this British circle that shoots this like really bully square, and everyone becomes fucking violent and kills each other. That's how I feel it's gonna probably go down.
Well, it's kind of already.
How many months would you place your bets, everybody? How many months until the Second American Civil War?
No, it's not even gonna be the Second Amendment, the second fucking Civil War. I just feel like we're getting closer and closer to the fucking purge happening.
Okay. What about Second American Revolution? Is that better?
I feel like it's something that something I'm not.
Place your bets. Place your bets, everybody.
Something I don't want to talk about. I guess.
Yeah, you know, I was about to say, I was like, what have I fucking done? I've literally talked about this fucking weird this terrible, like, well, not terrible, but like, this really controversial thing while you're playing.
Well, technically I brought it up.
Okay, fair enough, but like, I made this work.
It's like, it's just going on about it. There's nothing you can do, theoretically, which yes, sucks, I agree, but it's like,
if anything, I'm making it worse, probably.
No, you're fine. It's just, I'm just.
How about this? How about we go back to musicians?
I was just gonna.
Yeah.
Just talk about something.
Who's a musician I don't like? I don't know.
Ariana Grande? Whoa! No, I actually don't really care for Ariana Grande.
My sister, for some reason, used to pretend that I had a crush on Gwen Stefani. I have no fucking idea why.
Who's Gwen Stefani?
But she did. She was one of the judges on.
Every time I hear the name Gwen Stefani, I always think of that one image in that fucking Shafrillis video where he talks about Wish, and it's like a bunch of fucking. I think it was like a bunch of leaks in a toilet. I think.
Let's see. Let me see. Is there any news regarding Gwen Stefani? Blake Shelton sets the record straight on latest controversy. Uh-oh.
What controversy?
Okay.
I'm sorry, wait, Blake Shelton?
Oh, hi guys.
Sheldon,
hey, you're not the person I was looking for.
Blake Sheldon fucking clears up the controversy with him and Sheldon J. Plankton.
Yeah. So Blake Shelton goes up on the microphone to try to end the controversy, and he goes, "Zinga."
Is Blake
starts
the guy who plays Sheldon?
Zinga.
Is that actually the fucking Bazinga Man?
Bazinga Man himself.
Zinga.
Bazinga.
Yo, should I watch The Big Bang Theory? Probably not.
Sure.
Nah, it's really long, and like, there's not really much there.
You know what else is really long?
There's that, and also it's extremely formulaic.
Man, you know, my parents, I don't know if they still watch it. I don't even know if the show's still on.
No,
My parents watched,
there's a new.
like throughout my childhood. My parents were
It's not
watching this
Jonas
show
Sheldon.
called. My parents were watching this show called The Goldbergs, and the
Yo!
dad is played by one of the. And the dad is played by one of the guys from Daddy Daycare. The other two guys from Daddy Daycare are Steve Zahn and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, no, yeah, dude, the Goldbergs was great.
Oh,
Especially,
The Goldbergs is a good show. I don't remember that much of it except for that it existed.
it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But was it?
I watched it.
Isn't the actor? Isn't
I
the actor going
watched
through
it,
some controversy right now? The actor who played the
Hey,
dad.
hell, what actor isn't at this point?
Yeah, but I thought like he
Holy
was like
shit.
someone enough. I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't know at the moment. But I was just wondering. I didn't know.
Ooh. The only thing I've been looking at is that there's this guy named Jermaine Fowler. This actor named Jermaine Fowler. And I heard his controversy that he voted for Trump twice.
You know, Sylvester Stallone said that Trump is gonna save the U.S., and I was like, dude got hit too many times in the face playing Rocky.
The golden age, the golden age. It's the golden age.
Yo, can we get Rocky versus Roxy?
But yeah, this guy voted for Trump twice, and everyone kicked him out of the fucking YouTuber Olympics, and he got shot with 30 arrows. That was not well. Okay, okay. What I was describing was a scene in a movie where he was playing a guy who did vote for Trump twice. Yeah.
Yo,
It's like
okay, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? So apparently, like Olivia on this server, like my figurative sister, she really likes Sebastian Stan,
Oh, the
and
actor
when
who
she
played-
reviewed The Apprentice,
For a second there, I thought you were gonna say Sebastian Stallone.
Are you talking about?
but when
Dudley
she
Barnes?
reviewed when she reviewed the movie The Apprentice, where Sebastian Stan plays Donald Trump, she said it's the only time that she wasn't attracted to him, and that's probably a good thing.
Well, that just shows you did a good job playing. Donald
A
Trump.
greasy.
Anytime I see Donald Trump, I want to throw up for 30 seconds like Brian Griffin. The man is nauseating. He looks like a rotten squash.
He's supposed to tell you when he's in the neighborhood.
Oh, okay, you see, that works because Trump actually is a pedophile.
Wait, does that mean that fucking Brian Griffin is supposed to be implying that fucking trans people are the equivalent of a sex offender?
Yes, that is the joke. The implication of the joke is that trans people are... Whatever. Fuck that episode. That episode sucks. It doesn't even work as a plot. Because Quagmire's character development happens off-screen. You know, Quagmire the rapist?
We all love how Quagmire the Rapist, he's the most likable character in that entire episode besides
Yeah,
his
he's the
dad.
most likable character in that episode because, one, he learns to overcome his transphobia. Two, he beats the shit out of Ryan. That's like the one thing I can side with Quagmire on. Brian's a fucking asshole.
And then Brian like goes up to like him and he's like, and he does like a fucking like a superhero fucking like one-liner. He's like, I fucked your mom.
No. Brian says, I fucked your dad. By the way, Brian and Stewie like misgender Ida that entire time. And so does Quagmire. He's like, I don't know what to call you anymore, Dad. My other mom? My dad mom? Whatever.
I mean,
try
at
to
least
get
it's more like
I
confusion
don't know what to
and not.
call you anymore. Giggity.
And then they go to be like, oh, giggity giggity.
There was that one time where Lois hired Quagmire to scar a bunch of teenagers who were bullying Meg, and he shows up to their door, and it's like, "Who are you?" And he goes, "I don't know, but how old are you?" 16. 18? I like where this is going.
Fuck.
Yo, I can't believe it. Family Guy predicted Donald Trump.
How does that predict Donald Trump?
Because Trump's a pedophile.
That could literally be any fucking pedophile, and you pick Trump because it's obvious.
Now,
You
you know,
gotta-
okay, because, you know what, okay, given what Joe Biden looks like, you could say Herbert predicted Trump.
You know, has anyone, like, okay, this is out of, like, question. Has anyone in fucking, is anyone in this fucking, out of, anyone, any, like, subscriber or commenter, anyone who's watching this video, have you seen Small 2? Do you know about the scene where a guy bashes his head in with a fucking, weight lift? That's me right now. That's me right now. We're both fucking...
Okay, I want to get run over with a forklift. That'd be cool.
Right.
I think forklifts are cool. They're neat. They're cool contraptions.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go wash my hands now because of my shoe. I bet you forgot about that, didn't you? That I accidentally touched my shoe and said I was gonna go wash my hands.
Oh, yeah, you got like a virus, the shoe virus.
Oh my god, I got the STDs off my shoes! No!
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Welcome to the world of shoe AIDSes.
Giggity. Alright. No, not alright.
Oh, okay, here's the thing. Quagmire can't be Donald Trump either because Quagmire's 61 years old. Donald Trump is like, isn't he like 78, 79? He's above the average American male life expectancy. Quagmire is not. Who do you guys think is the hottest Family Guy character, anyway?
None of them.
None of them. They look like fucking they look like shit.
I've had people say that my art style reminds them of Family Guy before.
That's the. I don't know if that's like a compliment.
I've also had people say that it reminds them of Rocco's Modern Life.
Okay, that I believe more.
Roxy's Modern Life? Whoa, 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 whoa! Fucking Bill in his head. Whoa!
I will never forget the fact that fucking Keanu Reeves, he's one of the two main characters.
Yeah, and the other one went on to direct the Smosh movie.
One guy voiced Shadow.
That's not a joke! That's not a joke! The guy who played Bill went on to direct the Smosh movie.
Good game, everyone. Good game.
Guys, I can't believe Keanu Reeves said the F slur. That's not very cool. We're gonna have to cancel him or whatever.
It's like that it's like that one scene from Shao the Hedgehog where he's like, filthy black creatures.
What?
Yeah, he says that. Shao the Hedgehog.
To be fair, I can relate to Bill and Ted. 1, because I'm a dumbass. 2, because I like music. 3, because I'm going to hell.
I have no idea what you were even saying.
Have you ever seen Bill and Ted 2? They go to hell in that movie.
I feel like I have
There's
not
th-
seen Bill and Ted 2. I've not even seen Bill and Ted 1.
There are 3 Bill and Ted movies. So, like, the first one's about time travel. The third one's about them going to hell. And then, sorry. The first one's about time travel. The second one's about them going to hell. And then the third one's about time travel and hell. There's literally a part in Bill and Ted 2 where they challenge Death to a game, their servant, if he loses, and then he loses the game, and then they're like, okay, cool, so you'll take us to heaven so we can try to get back to Earth, and then Death goes, no, it's best 2 out of 3.
And he's like, it's like, yo,
and by the end, like, Bill and Ted ask him, it's like, okay, are we doing, it was like abnormally high. It was like, are we doing like 57 out of 108? I did not do the math there. And whatever.
7 out of 108? That doesn't even fucking work.
Yeah, I know. Guys, Roxy Reviews is... I'm dumb. I need to be punished for being so stupid.
She needs to be crucified.
I need to be nailed against a wall and pinned and...
She needs to be skinned alive.
What?
What?
Okay, I don't want to be skinned alive. You know what? Okay, think about it. So, okay, you can put me up against the wall. You can fucking put a gag in my mouth if you fucking want. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to think of torture.
I feel like you'd be turned on by that.
Yeah, I would. Hey, you know what? If you want, you can make it a Stone Toss comic and hang me. Have you ever seen what Stone Toss looks like? Like, wasn't this picture, like, doxed or whatever?
I want to assume he looks like that one guy from, looks like fucking, what's his name? What's that band's name? It's in my fucking brain, it's,
Okay. How funny would it be if I sent you a picture of what Stone Toss looks like, and you're just like, wow, that he looks exactly like me.
It's like, I have no idea who this is.
There you go. This is what Stone Toss looks like.
I'm trying to. He looks like what's his name? Schmorky. He looks like that.
Yes.
What the
Kind of
fuck?
Josh Gad energy. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, that actually does look like fucking Josh Gad.
Josh Gad's not bad. No, he isn't. Well, actually, maybe he is. I don't know. But Josh Gad and Stone Toss are not the same person.
I'm sure they're not the same person, but like,
They look similar.
they do look similar. I will say.
Then again, Josh Gad was in the Beauty and the Beast live-action remake playing LeFou, who apparently dances with a man for like 2 seconds in the background. It also guest starred in that movie's played by a gay guy.
Hey, guy!
So I don't think Josh Gad's a neo-Nazi like Stone Toss. I mean, to be fair, I don't go around assuming people are, But I'm just proving Josh Gad being like Stone Toss, okay? Josh Gad, if you're seeing this video, hi. Why are you watching this?
Trust me, I love watching fucking whatever the fuck this is.
We get fucking Josh Gad in the comments. He was like, "Oh man," he's like, "Oh man, I loved watching this channel. Why'd you have to make fun of me for watching it? Now I'm never gonna watch it again."
Honestly, I feel like the comments is just gonna be like random people, fucking Sophist v Beaver, Mumba, and Josh Cooley.
Yo, the Mad Dummy from Undertale is hot.
Have I ever told you the story of Mumba?
Isn't that the character from Happy Feet?
No. He's Jumba, but if he had like a fucking mumble rap career. And he sucked ass.
Okay.
He was in the live action remake.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just thinking of Task Manager right now. Holy shit.
How did the Lilo's This live action remake make you think of Task Manager?
I don't know. It didn't. I was just thinking of Task Manager before you mentioned it.
Okay.
Hey, you know that the Lilo and Stitch video game is like Crash Bandicoot?
I did hear about that.
That's interesting.
By the way, Caroline,
I like the part where I walked into my house late at night and I saw my mom drunk dancing with Crash Bandicoot. And they were
shut up, you fucking liar! I'll kill you.
Wait a minute.
and she was going
I have a question. What are we recording? An episode of Vulture Culture or something?
No, it
No,
literally
we do
said-
those privately.
and also
Oh
it
my goodness,
literally
Caroline, you
said
signed
that
this
it
off.
was Doom.
You know, I just realized on my profile picture, like the breasts, the bra cover is just off camera, so it looks like I don't have any bra cover.
Yeah, it honestly looks like it. Yeah, I like your snail, Sona.
Oh,
And I saw the art you sent me earlier. It's pretty cool.
yeah, it looks. Yeah, I sent him the fucking Beelzebub yogurt tube picture as well because I figured he would
And
have.
the inanimate
What the
object
fuck is
PS.
wrong with you?
No, it was Roxy's nail, Sona literally transforming. What, she was
I
transforming
know.
into a
I sent it to
towel?
both of these people too.
No, but what were you transforming into? A towel?
A yogurt tube.
Oh, okay. I thought you were transforming into a towel.
We live
Why
in a
was she
society-
stuck on a towel?
we live in a society where everyone has lost their fucking minds, and only me and Caroline have actual sense in this world.
No,
I don't think Caroline said
Rocky,
anything.
I saw your
Caroline
message
hasn't-
earlier that you described me as bad positive. Or
Listen,
whatever.
Huh?
Listen, Aroha, fucking listen. You like
I'm like, what?
you like that fucking drawing? Really?
Yes, I do. What of it?
Go on DeviantArt.
Hey, you know what? At least I made one person happy with it.
Sometimes I look at DeviantArt, but not much.
Well, I'm gonna.
You know what? Okay,
Yeah.
you know what?
No, I mean,
even
I
though you
remember
don't
now.
like it, you have to at least admit, Panther, it is an accomplishment. I got somebody to like the picture of me being turned into a fucking yogurt tube and then slurped.
Yeah, you know what? I saw your message earlier, and I saw you describe me as annoyingly positive. What does that even mean?
You sound like fucking Aroha from fucking SCRA2.
What?
Not you, Mexican boy. Only he'll know what I'm referencing.
Yeah. But how am I only positive anyways? What does that even mean?
I want to punt you to the moon. You're annoying.
Yo.
Bruh, I get it, you hate me. But why have you been so hostile towards me lately?
I mean, honestly, I'd erase the positive. Honestly, you're kind of interested in the world.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I don't think Caroline's spoken in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think we've basically just either they're just really locked in, or we've basically broke their mind.
Yeah, fun fact. The Michael Bay directed Skibidi Toilet movie has entered production.
Okay. Anyway, Caroline, I'm gonna shrink myself down into a microscopic yogurt tube and then climb around in your brain now.
Bruh. What, are you gonna be like a yogurt parasite? A yogurt? Shit, I can't spell well. A yogurt parasite.
Oh,
Yeah.
where do we begin?
You know, by the way, you know what's funny, Panther? I also sent that picture to Two Fort, and Two Fort's response was literally just, "I think you want to have a blowjob."
Honestly, that's a better reaction. Much better reaction.
If I would transform into an animated object, what would it be?
You're basically fucking making a DeviantArt account at this point.
Yeah, you should transform into a staircase. I don't know why, but it would be cool.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't know, a vehicle, a couch, or something.
I want to grab a pencil and shove it up my eye.
Oh, you know what? I will be that pencil.
Oh my god!
No, get the fuck out! What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck?
I don't know. Just came to my mind. I don't know, I just want to annoy Panther.
You know, I'm gonna give you the fucking helicopter. I'm gonna throw you above a helicopter and shred you to pieces.
Nah, okay, Panther, be careful. He's cursed by like an evil witch. So if you throw him into a helicopter, he'll turn into 1,000 clones of Trevor.
What? 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 It's like Kirby Mass Attack, where Kirby.
Hey, don't ask me. I'm not
like...
the one who cursed you. Somebody else did.
I know, a witch. But still, it's like Kirby Mass Attack, where Kirby gets split into 10 tiny versions of himself. But instead of Kirby, it's Trevor.
Okay, I think I found the final solution to this problem. I will call Ben Shapiro and call Robbie Shapiro and have them like deal with the annoying orange.
Actually, Panther, I'm pretty sure Ben Shapiro would like the drawing I made. Haven't you seen the Doobus Goobus parody?
Let's say hypothetically, or I don't know, but what would I be as even multiple clones of Trevor? I don't know what I say. A nitpick is a criticism that's small but valid, like something like that.
Okay, anyway, I was just gonna say, I forgot it now.
This has become the most unwatchable fucking video probably ever.
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
Yeah.
Panther, what I said was, if you call Ben Shapiro, he'd actually compliment the drawing I made. Because if you remember the Doobus Goobus parody of Ben Shapiro, in that parody, he says he likes Vor.
Yeah, I saw that. The greatest
Yeah,
American value.
I guess I did technically draw.
The greatest American value is war. It's also Jewish value.
Yeah, I
Ugh.
guess I did technically draw Vor of myself, didn't I? It's
Caroline,
technically Vor.
I am really sorry that this happened.
I don't
You-
know. I don't know. Me and Roxy
really
just
did
like
not-
the idea of being turned into an animate object. What of it?
This is.
This is the worst conversation ever.
Yes,
Thing.
it is.
This is the worst conversation ever. Yeah. I honestly couldn't tell. Fucking Vor.
And you know what? I will take responsibility for it, but it's not all my fault. It's also Roxy's fault.
You know what? Okay, so Panther said that you sounded like some character. People have
Like,
told me. I've had somebody told me that some fucking grammatical error. Somebody once told me that I sound like Millie from Hell of a Boss.
No, somebody once. You know what? Somebody once told me that I thought that I sound like Vinesauce Joel.
I don't know who that is.
That's.
I don't know. He's the one who goes, Granddad! Flintstones?
Damn, I want to look at some like things.
Yeah, but someone once said that I sound exactly like Vinesauce Joel for whatever reason.
Hey, who does Panther sound like then? Is there anybody Panther sounds like?
I don't know. I don't know. Minnie and Moxie are very sweet though.
Until, and then along came unhappy campers who herald its thunderbolt. I hate that episode. Dude,
Would you like-
did you see Animated Chaos's rant?
Would you like a depresso? Because that's how I feel right now.
I don't like coffee.
I don't like coffee either.
Well, I'm sure you would like a depresso.
I'm gonna sit on
And
it.
you know what? Fuck it. Let's look at these VHS tapes that I own.
My dad apparently said that Caroline! Oh my god, Caroline's alive!
I wish I wasn't.
No! Caroline, did you
Hey,
hear
Caroline.
the conversation we were having?
I've heard it all. I'm good.
I think they're
And you
trying
know
to
what?
find
I'm just gonna ask this, Caroline. If you were to be transformed into an inanimate object, what would it be and why?
A match, so I can light myself on fire and fucking die.
Thank you. Thank you. That was probably the best thing.
I know. It's so absolutely insane that Roxy said that a witch cursed me and then paper tagged me with a helicopter. I would split into multiple clones of Trevor. I don't know, the idea is just so fucking funny.
I wish you were just a bunch of
Those
matches.
Trevors are so fucking funny. They make you want to merge without looking.
I wish you were.
I don't know.
You know, I wish Mexican Boy was a bunch of fucking matches so I can burn handle one.
You know what? Trevor honestly feels like he was made for a Family Guy cutaway gag.
No, okay, you know what it would be? It would be a Family Guy cutaway gag where it's like, man, this is worse than the time that one guy watched Toy Story 4, and then it would be a 6-hour cutaway gag. To fill in time for the
Fuck off, you
episode.
stupid movie. I don't. Trevor repeats a lot of catchphrases.
It would be
I don't
cool
know.
if we could get... It'd be cool if Trevor was in an episode of the Vulture Culture podcast, but it would probably be really awkward between me and him.
He'd probably never join.
He'd probably just be like... He'd probably just be like, no. And that's it.
He'd probably either say that or he'd be like, I'm too good for you guys.
No, he'd be like, no, you don't get to feature me in an episode of Vulture Culture.
Actually, I kind of wonder. I mean, I'm not going to rejoin the server. I don't feel like doing that. I do kind of wonder. Am I infamous among the Trevor server?
Honestly, for one thing, not really.
Yeah,
Oh.
But a lot of shit has happened involving Greg.
Greg Heffley, I know. He murdered his parents.
You know, basically
That-
Greg did.
No, okay.
He murdered his parents in cold blood. Yeah.
No,
Panther. If you're
Yes.
referring to that article where it said a dive where a kid actor killed his
Yeah,
parents,
I know. I was.
no, it was the fucking DS kid at the stage play.
I know. I was making a fucking joke because one of my cousins fucking
Hey,
was the
Sir Place-A-Lot this year. Sir Place-A-Lot. You should be glad that you joined this hour because the
What did I just
conversation we
walk
were having
into?
earlier.
You walked into an acid trip that's not good.
You know, Roxy, should I tell?
You missed.
No.
Roxy, should I tell Sir Place-A-Lot what we were talking about?
No.
I was about to, but then you interrupted me. Yeah, we had a conversation about Vor.
And also an animate object. And what inanimate object would you like to transform into?
God damn.
Now, Roxy basically sent us art of Herbie transforming to a yogurt
Oh my
plate
God.
or something, and then being eaten.
I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not.
Don't.
Yeah, but
I
just came here to talk
I
to
have a question for you, Sir Place-A-Lot. If we were to be transformed into an inanimate object, what would it be and why?
I don't have an answer.
But you know,
said
you
you
want to
wanted-
hear something absolutely insane Roxy told? Roxy basically said that I would get cursed by a witch, and then if I got struck with a helicopter by Panther, I would split into multiple clones of Trevor.
It's literally the most.
I am not
ironic shit
kidding.
you
Roxy
ever-
actually said that. Roxy actually said that.
I feel like
Man, these spikes looks real appetizing. I just
Wow,
know-
guys, would you listen to that music?
Oh.
It makes me want to merge without looking.
you know, guys. I think Stranger Things. I think I should binge watch Stranger Things season 4. You know, I feel like I've lost my mind.
You
Lost my
know,
sanity.
hey, look at this. What I got in San Diego to celebrate my birthday. Look at this.
I like the part in Stranger Things where Will wakes up in another dimension and then the Demogorgon shows up and he goes,
Everyone, look at this.
upside down.
Look at this thing that I own.
I've got a little list.
I got the little list. Oh yeah, I own a Family Guy DVD.
I wanna burn my head off.
Yeah. And then the Demogorgon goes to Will and he goes, "Welcome to the upside down. How was the fall?"
I got the
probably the best
little list. Yeah, but
That was probably the best joke in a while. You know.
yeah, I know I've said this before, Roxy, but your laugh kind of sounds like Seth MacFarlane.
Oh God, you gotta
No.
be fucking kidding me.
I don't know how.
Hey Panther, remember the time?
I don't know. I don't know how you two did it, but you actually have made me like wish that we were. This is like actually impressive. You guys actually made me wish that we were talking about the fucking Luigi Mazzoni shit, and I don't even want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about.
Okay, well, Panther, this isn't the first time I've been responsible for giving you a fucking mental breakdown.
Not a fucking mental breakdown, a mental aneurysm.
I don't know. I think it's because you just hate me, and I don't know. Not really, though. You're so hostile towards
Because I
me,
hate
Panther.
you. Because this fucking conversation is just actual brain rot. The actual definition of brain rot.
We need
Okay, to be
toilet.
fair.
You know what? I have the perfect diabolical idea, Panther. I mean, Roxy, draw yourself transforming into Skibidi Toilet.
Don't. I will.
You-
I don't want to draw that.
Here's something. I am going to do this.
I just wanted to talk to my friends.
Go.
Okay, what I was gonna say was,
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
I forgot.
Am I actually gonna be able to beat this
forgot.
fucking segment?
Well, the good news is
No.
I've probably saved you all a bit of time.
What did you do?
Oh,
So dumb.
I super muted him.
I'm so stupid.
I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna change it back, but it'll be after I stop having an aneurysm.
Get me away from. What the fuck? He just DM'd me and said, "Get me away from prison."
so can I speak now?
Sure.
I'm sure you're confused.
Honestly, I honestly would love to hear what you have to say.
So, I had a pretty good afternoon. Went to the pool, had some grilled burgers, and got to watch Sonic 3 again, but this time with my dad.
Did he like it?
That's all.
Yeah, he likes it.
Despite the fact that they are obviously grilled.
He's been liking all the Sonic movies.
Well, that's good.
Great. That's great. You know.
I've been
Yeah,
playing
great.
this game called Doom: The Dark Ages. It's pretty fucking good.
To be fair, this conversation sent us back to the Dark Ages too. So it
Yeah,
fits.
nah, I guess.
You've
But
sent
Keanu
us.
Reeves came to hopefully save
Boy,
us.
you sent us back 100 years.
You know,
I hope
when you
you're
said
happy.
that, I'm not wanting to go into a conversation about Donald Trump, but there's a clip of this guy in his car, like, and the cops are behind him, like, to, like, arrest him or something, and he's live streaming, and he's like, he has, like, an Illuminati over his head, and he's like, please save me, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, please save me. Donald Trump, please. And then literally, it cuts, like, a little bit later into the live stream, and he's like, God, please help me! Like, he was obviously on some kind of drug.
Well, there is one way Donald Trump could save us.
How?
Leaving office, I guess.
Nuke the entire world?
Anyways, okay, so
Oh, being just like the hero?
I'm excited to talk about Fantastic Four soon. Oh, you
Mhm.
fucking cheater. Hiding in the corner like that. Okay, who was shooting at me? Who else was shooting at me? No one? Okay, cool. Yeah, so far, I would rank Doom: The Dark Ages as one of the best games I played this year. It's actually really
That's
good.
great.
Oh yeah, Sir Plays a Lot. We were talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 a little bit ago. When do you think you would get a Nintendo Switch 2? Like, if you were, what would have to be the game that made you go, I want to get this?
That's probably a new mystery dungeon game.
Did we get one on the Switch? I can't remember, wasn't it?
It was a remaster of the first game. It didn't tell a new story.
Mhm.
Do you know what's gonna make me get a Nintendo Switch 2?
Oh
The new Donkey Kong.
yeah, the new Donkey Kong.
Honestly,
I mean, I'll still get it regardless, though not now since I'm saving money for Comic-Con.
Valid. Okay, so I gotta find a way to open that.
I'm just like I'm trying to save money. If I got like enough money, I would probably like genuinely like Mario Kart World is already like a game I do want to play. Like I know that you guys don't like it that
Oh
much.
no,
but,
I'm
like,
not saying I don't like
don't
it.
care about it. It's like, but like I like Peach when she's dressed like a fucking Tor.
Oh yeah, I really do like Peach's new outfit, the tour outfit.
Yeah, no, okay. Thank you. Based, honestly.
Okay,
I'm just-
okay. Here,
It might be.
Okay,
it might
answer-
honestly be my new favorite Peach look.
Oh, hell yeah.
here's the thing. Mario Kart Tour looks cool and all. Wait,
World.
did I just say Mario Kart Tour?
Yeah,
Did you say
Mario Kart?
Yeah, you-
Mario Kart World looks cool and all, but why isn't Daisy an elephant?
because they wanted to save us from fucking Zack Scott games.
no, Daisy's in it. you
No,
have to
what do you
unlock
mean?
it.
Daisy's?
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
okay, think about it. Daisy is the best Daisy is the best Mario girl, and she's hotter as an elephant than as a human. So. What? You all know I'm speaking the truth.
Everyone into that one fucking Yakuza meme where he slams the fist on the fucking table and leaves because he can't deal with this shit. I can't deal with it.
Oh, she's so big. She's so big and heavy.
There is one game I'm really excited for that is coming out this year.
Oh, which one?
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. A remake of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah, okay, you know that actually really that sounds really good, you know.
I am Panther. Did you see the 3D Super Meat Boy trailer? Probably not.
No.
Yeah, they
released a trailer for a 3D Meat Boy game, and it actually looks good. Like, oh my god! After Super Meat Boy Forever and Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine, I thought the franchise was dead. But maybe it'll be good now.
I mean,
You know, remember when Dr. Fetus's Mean Meat Machine was the worst game you've ever played?
Every time I think I find the worst game, I find something worse a couple months later.
You start with fucking Dr. Fetus's Mean.
It started with Mega Man 3.
no, it started with Security Breach.
I genuinely forgot you hated Mega Man 3.
You hated Security... Okay, you hated Super Meat Boy. Then you hated Security Breach, but you
No,
couldn't pick between the two.
not Super Meat Boy. The original Super Meat Boy is great.
Oh, sorry.
Super Meat Boy Forever
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
is the bad. So Super Meat Boy Forever, FNAF Security Breach, Mega Man 3, Mighty Number 9,
Mega Man
Mean Meat
X7.
Machine, Goodbye Volcano High.
No, Mega Man X7. And then...
Yeah, you forgot me.
And then I think Mean Meat Machine.
Yeah, Mega Man really insists upon being on my worst list, doesn't it?
Well, Mega Man 3 and X7 are both on your worst list. Like, even that.
Yeah.
Because they can both fit, because they're both Mega Man titles, but still, it shocks me, because, like, I do not know what to expect from Mega Man X7. Because, like, I just know it's not good. I don't know how bad the series really gets.
Okay, you know what? So
Did you
there
not-
was a part where we were watching Harry
they
Potter
know?
and the Chamber of Secrets, and the character Professor Sprout showed up, and for some reason, Guy's first reaction was to say that she was built like Tornado Tunyon from Mega Man X7. I don't know why, but that was the first thing he said.
Axel, you come up, handsome boy,
It's kind
guy.
of like I guess it's kind of like people who say Steve Harvey looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, no, damn it. Sorry, I made that jump. I'm trying to think, what would I say? It's like, I mean, I guess the worst Mega Man game I had played was 3. I think I hated X3 more than I hated 3, because X3 was really bullshit.
Okay, I'll be honest, I just really don't think Mega Man 1 was that good.
Mega Man
think
1
it's
ain't
the
that
worst.
good either. Yeah, a lot of
Like-
people consider it that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like Mega Man
Yeah,
X, not Mega Man X7. Mega Man 7 is really good. I think it's probably one of my favorites.
Dude, Spring Man, oh my god.
I mean, I
Man
do like
2?
Spring Man. He
I saw someone put Mega Man
Well,
2
and then-
on their
and then-
best list.
Mega Man 2 is one of the most overrated video games of all time. Anyway, I find it really weird. So, it's so strange to me that one of the bosses in Mega Man 7 is Rouge the Bat and Mr. Burns' son.
What are you gonna say, sir? Or were you not?
Alright.
I thought you were gonna say something.
the joke is that Shade Man looks like Mr. Burns, I guess.
Wait, who's? Let me look it up. Shade Man. Oh yeah, the vampire-looking guy.
Yeah.
I can't believe I beat Mega Man 7 and didn't do it for a playthrough. How dumb of me. That could've
Damn,
been content.
vampires are so cool. I wish somebody would bite me on the neck.
Careful, Roxy. That might lead to you getting bitten by a homeless person.
They need to make. They need to make. Honestly, I would make a bet that we would get a new Mega Man game before any of my games gets like an actual sequel.
Oh my god, no, I just thought of it. So imagine like there's like a fucking vampire that sucks like the femininity or something out of a person. For some reason, that stupid idea crossed my mind when
That sounds like a succubus.
after the
like-
neck binding thing. No, but do you ever know there's like this
Oh,
there's like some stone toss ass comic artist online who made a comic where a black woman said she would never vote for Joe Biden, and then Joe Biden sucks the blackness out of her like a fucking vampire.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Do you
fucking...
know about that?
No.
No.
It's so terrible.
Can I just?
Oh my god, should I see if I can find it?
I don't want to see
I
that.
don't either.
Me neither.
Do I have to kill these guys? Oh yeah, I do. Ha! Stupid cultist. No portal for you.
No soup for you.
They need to make. I don't know.
No guac for you.
I'm trying to think what game. Like, okay. All right, Panther. I want you to like write down or type down how many sequels our favorite games lists are actually getting, and I'll list off the sequels that so far we know is happening, and I will count like games that just have the IP in the title and it's like actually like part of it, I guess. So okay, you ready? So write down my name, which is you can put Carol, I don't care. Then Sir Plays a Lot, then Roxy, okay?
Let me find some way to write it down. Okay, let me my Google Doc document. Yeah, okay. Write down.
Alright.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Caroline, Roxy, and Circulus. Okay.
Okay. So we'll start with me. The only game that is technically getting a sequel for me is Grand Theft Auto 6 is happening. That's it. That's all I have. Like, oh wait. Okay, well this doesn't have a release date. We just know it's also happening, so I'm not counting it. But Control 2 is happening, but Control 2 wasn't on my original list, so. And no, Metroid Prime 4 doesn't really count because that's part of the Metroid Prime series, not Metroid, you know. Okay, Sir Plays a Lot is getting Nickelodeon in the Dicey Dungeon. That's it. I could be wrong, and they could be something else I'm missing. But, sir, I think that's it, ain't it? Like, oh wait, no, Shantae's getting a new game too, ain't they?
Yeah.
Wait.
Shantae Advance.
Yeah, Shantae Advance, and then Nickelodeon's Dicey Dungeon. And that.
When the Dice of Destiny.
Oh, Dice of Destiny. My bad. I was thinking of a different game and mashing it with Nicktoon.
Okay, so Dicey Dungeon and Shantae.
Dice of Destiny. Sorry. Okay. All right, you ready for Roxy's bullshit?
Wait. First off, I just accidentally put a. Okay, now I'm ready for Roxy's bullshit.
Okay. Hollow Knight Silk Song.
I mean, okay, so that one. I mean, I think. I also wanted Hollow Knight.
Yeah,
Silk
no,
Song,
no,
but,
no. You'll see. You'll see what I mean here in a minute. So Hollow Knight, Silk Song.
The Silk Song?
Okay. Super Meat Boy, isn't it like Super Meat Boy 3D?
Yeah.
Okay, Super Meat Boy 3D. And
3D's
then,
not.
The Binding of Isaac said that he'll make an Isaac 2
that
someday.
that won't count. That won't count. Like these are like confirmed and like shown off. Like we know that these are happening and they'll be out soon. Also, Enter the Gungeon 2. Trying to remember all of it.
The new Rhythm Heaven.
Oh, yeah, Rhythm Heaven Groove. And there's another one.
The Cuphead and Shovel Knight developers are working on new games as well.
Yeah, but those won't count because they're not.
Those don't count.
Nope.
Well, the one for Shovel Knight is
Yeah,
like a release date.
yeah, but like it's not Shovel Knight, is it?
No.
Yeah. So
It has a furry.
trying to remember all of them. Golly, dude, these guys suck.
Crush Bandicoot.
Yeah,
La,
Crash
la,
Bandicoot
la, la, la.
might get something new, but that won't count because we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Well, don't you remember Activision promoted fucking AI Crash Bandicoot games that don't exist?
I think that's it, ain't it?
That's still fucking 4 games.
Yeah, Roxy has 4 new sequels coming out for their game. I'm getting technically 1, but even then, it's not really a sequel to GTA 4. It's a sequel. It's just a continuation of Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, four sequels. That's equivalent to the amount of dicks I can fit in my mouth at one
Jesus
time.
Christ!
Oh my god! Why?
Because they're horny.
Trust me, that's not even the worst thing she said tonight.
Oh, Jesus, you don't want to know.
I can
So
only imagine. I can only imagine the things she'll say for the fictional crushes episode.
I'm just like it's gonna be like all just.
I mean, to be fair, spoiler alert, we already know Sir's gonna talk about Slushy from Chicken Nugget.
I know. I'm.
Well, that's more of a romantic attraction rather than, you know.
So what?
Nah, she's gone.
So I said. I mean, so okay. Sir has 2. Roxy has 4. I have 1. That's bullshit.
Well, what games do you want a sequel to?
Well, one game I really want a sequel to is I want Final Fantasy. I mean, Rebirth is out, but like I'm not counting that because like those aren't newly announced yet. So I'm not counting it. I would like a sequel to Donkey Kong Country specifically, but I know Bonanza's coming out. That doesn't really count. Which I mean, I'm not mad about because I would rather have a 3D DK game right now than a 2D one. I would like a new 3D Mario game, but I'm fine with a new Donkey Kong game instead. I'm trying to think of all of them. I would like to know what the fuck Control 2 is gonna be like.
Sorry, for the audio glitched there for a second. I thought you said I want to know what Trump 2 is gonna be like.
No.
And I'm like, Donald Trump Jr. exists, unfortunately.
I would like a Left 4 Dead, an actual Left 4 Dead 3, along with a Plants vs. Zombies 3 that's actually good, but I know that won't happen, so I'm kind of already killing off that dream right now.
No, instead we get Battle for Neighborville 2.
I would like, I'm trying to think of every single game. Oh, Balattro's getting a new update, but that's not a sequel. That's just an update. If we go based off updates, oh my God, Panther's getting like, or no, it's not Panther. Sorry, Roxy's getting like one new like update as well, which is to.
The Binding of Isaac is also getting updates. Just they're delayed on consoles.
Yeah, but I'm meaning like.
Is that true?
I'm meaning.
Yay! I get all the
And I know-
things. It's the world topology. It's like, yeah, sure, you're miserable in your own body, but have some video games. Thanks.
You at least got. You're getting a sequel to Enter the Gungeon. You know when Silk Song.
Okay. Here's the thing, Caroline. Enter the Gungeon and Super Meat Boy already got sequels, and those sequels are shit.
Yeah, but like at least like you got something. You want to know when the last Left 4 Dead thing we got was? A shitty spiritual successor made by the same people. And that game was ass. It was.
The Back for Blood.
Yeah. Hey, you want to know how bad that game was? That game was so bad that people legitimately went right back to Left 4 Dead to play that instead.
Yo, I can't wait for Goodbye Volcano High to get a sequel where it's literally just you watch bones and that's it.
I'm hoping that kills.
Honestly, it would be funny if you like after this year ends, you suddenly get like your least favorite games like getting sequels.
Okay,
Goodbye Volcano
Oh, no.
High. Goodbye
yeah,
Goodbye
Panthers.
Goodbye Hell High.
Oh yeah,
There you
Panthers.
go.
Action
Panthers.
53.
Roxy's also getting a technical sequel to Finesse Security Breach.
Oh yeah, the
Okay, I still need to finish Help Wanted 2. I should stream that.
Yeah, you should stream that tomorrow. I probably.
God, if only Roxanne Wolf's jump scare was her sitting on you instead of.
shut.
I gotta actually also finish Help Wanted 2. That's why I did Sister Location to kind of give me a space so that I can get more time to work on it.
Oh, Sister Location sucks.
Yeah, it was a bad game. I want an action.
Sister
Oh, sorry.
Sister Location, more like this game's as fun as doing your sister.
What the fuck? Ben Shapiro moment?
Yo,
It's not really a
Yeah,
Ben
you-
Shapiro moment. It was a fake tweet, but
you think they're not gonna sell their houses?
oh my god! Finally, Jesus Christ!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not doing anything right now. I don't know why I'm saying that. I think I'm just tired.
You need to cook.
Panther, I need to.
Die! Oh my god! Do not
Sweet.
kill me, please. Oh
Well,
my
hey!
god!
It'll
Leave me
be
alone.
cool.
Sorry.
It'll be cool if we can do like a. If we can attend a convention and do like the cosplay.
Do like a actual live action episode of the Vulture Culture. Also, Panther, I think
Well, that
you
would
for-
be awesome.
Oh my god, guys! See, it all makes sense. There are 4 of us.
Uh huh.
We're fantastic.
We're fantastic.
Yeah, I fucking knew you were gonna do that.
No, okay. My original joke I was gonna make was, the original joke I was gonna make was, there are 4 of us. Think about it, okay? So we have 2 women, one of which is purple with like spike stuff, and then we have a guy, and then we have a non-bi.
Nary.
I just said it because it rhymes with guy, but so think about it. So we have the Delta Room cast, guys. Oh my god.
Well, who's the other? Wait, who's the other women in the Deltarune cast?
I guess Noelle, because woman.
God. that
So is
fight-
her placelots a femboy?
Yes. I don't know.
I did it. Oh my god, I did it. Holy shit, I did it. It's over.
I knew it.
You knew you were a boy?
Is this it? Is this
And I
the
said that
last
as a
of it?
joke.
Well, I guess
Get
if
him!
we find Mexican boy
Kill
would
his dog.
make a great Burgley.
Not if we can. Well, okay, no, because I was gonna say Guy as Birdly as a joke, but then I was like, wait, no, he's on a different fucking continent, obviously. So,
No, so Mexican boy.
no, you invite Trevor and he's Birdly.
Actually, no,
Bro,
wait. Hang on. Let me find
That's
it.
actually
You know
not
what? You know, I think it's funny. You forgot to unmute him. Like he was still in here, waiting to get unmuted.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot that.
He left.
Animated Chaos could be Birdly, but he has a bird persona, so.
Hold up. Let me just fucking do that right now. It's just. There he is.
You have hence been unpanthered.
Okay. He's.
4 of us here.
Actually, I don't think I've
We're
ever
really
asked
like
you.
Fantastic Four team.
I can't fucking unmute him now.
Panther, I don't think I've ever asked you. How did you decide on calling yourself Panther?
Persona, ain't it?
Persona 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember he had a profile pic of Panther from Persona 5.
Speaking of which, Panther, I'm gonna join you on your play when you play Persona 4. I'll play Persona 4 with you. We'll be there together.
Yeah, baby.
Cause I gotta play. Also, Persona 4 is getting a remake.
I know.
I was literally like, what the fuck? It's like, why can't I get something? Rondo! The Rondo remake seems good. Okay, kill the cultist.
Don't you see, Caroline? Don't you see, Caroline? Non-binary people get no representation, so you get nothing. I don't know.
I want an
You know-
Earthbound. I don't want an Earthbound sequel. I just want an Earthbound remake. That's all I want.
You get Mother 2.5, and it's just Ness as like an overweight, overworked, middle-aged father.
No,
I wouldn't even
no,
want that.
I was about
want
to say,
Earthbound's
you get that
ending to
fucking-
stay intact, 'cause Earthbound's ending is great.
Have you seen that fucking Okay, have you seen that new Magic Mushroom video where he's like playing the fucking Earthbound, like that insults like the people who made Earthbound?
Wait a
You-
second.
Yeah.
Didn't Toby Fox make a mod of Earthbound where Dr.
Yeah.
Antonoff calls you the F slur, and that's where Megalovania was first used?
Yeah.
Yeah. the
So
Halloween
I
pack.
will say, I did hear talk about them actually releasing Mother 3. So
Really?
you might be in luck. Yeah, I did
but
hear
I
that.
don't want. I don't
There
want.
is
Mother
some-
3. that's
Well, that's
the
that's
problem.
great.
I'm sorry.
That's great. I don't have a Switch or a Switch 2.
Just
So-
emulate it. Just literally just emulate it.
Nah, so you see, I tried to emulate it, and then the fucking circuits in my computer decided to go.
I'm just telling you this. Earthbound is a genuine masterpiece. If you haven't played it, go play it. I will not spoil it.
I will
Oh
say,
my
if
God.
you wanted to, actually, if they wanted to make me even happier, Spike Chunsoft should make a new Danganronpa game,
I don't even
Isn't
want
there
them.
a part in Earthbound where you have to chase?
What?
like an actual Danganronpa game, not 100.
I do want to try
Hardline
that game out.
Academy.
I do definitely want to try that game out. Anyways,
Ultra,
what were you saying?
Ultra,
No.
Danganronpa Ultra Despair
I'm
Boys.
not playing.
No!
I'd rather shoot myself.
No.
Okay,
Anyways, what were you saying?
okay. I know all of you hate that. I know all of you hate Ultra Despair Girls. I don't know. I haven't played it. I don't know anything about it. Please tell me what is so bad about that game.
There is literally a
Okay,
scene where a
one line.
13-year-old gets
One fucking-
not 13-year-old. There's literally a scene in the game where someone gets inappropriate, like, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna call it inappropriately touched. No, she gets straight up molested. That's what's fucked up about the game.
No.
That's one of the.
And it's disguised as a mini
Okay,
game.
is it at least appropriately portrayed as a bad thing?
I mean,
Well,
she
yeah.
doesn't like it, and she screams, and she tells them, "What are you doing?" But like, what makes it even worse is that it's a kid doing it to you, and what makes that even worse is the fact that you're supposed to feel sympathetic for the kid.
That is the.
Okay, yeah,
It's the
that
one
sucks.
thing-
Hey, there's an episode in Rick and Morty where Morty gets raped by Tom Kenny, but then Rick kills Tom Kenny after he finds out what happened. So,
There's also one line that perfectly describes how terrible that game is at any dialogue. I think you know what line I'm talking about.
Sorry, I'm squishy. Wait, no, that's from the
Oh.
anime.
No. I like him young. Young as
Oh, yeah.
possible.
Yeah, that's literally
fucking
what.
Brian Griffin, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
I can't believe it. Brian Griffin's in Ultra Despair Girls.
Wouldn't shock me one bit.
Yeah, by the time I got to chapter 4, I just had to go outside, you know. At that point I was actually questioning my
Wait,
sanity.
Oh my god.
Whether or not what I was watching was real.
Also, it's a huge
Yeah.
shit
Okay,
stain
so
on the
there's
Danganronpa
no-
franchise.
No.
Okay, so there's an episode.
What
So
am
there's
I
an
watching?
episode of Family Guy where Peter finds Meg's 16-year-old classmate attractive, and there's an episode where Lois steals Meg's underage boyfriend, and then Quagmire is into 16-year-old girls. Brian is into 17-year-old girls. Herbert exists. Is there anyone else I'm missing?
Oh, am I almost done with this chapter? Jesus Christ, it's been going on forever.
Let it end. Let it end.
Let it. Yeah. It was like, and I was like, is this? There's no. What the fuck am I watching?
Anyways, I would rather.
This
the
had to be a
Danganronpa
for
series
prank.
on
There's
3.
no way this was real.
Anyways, what were you?
Well, thankfully, I like to forget that the Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls is actually
No,
a game.
you're not even saying the title right. It's Danganronpa Another Episode Ultra Despair Girls.
What is with the Danganronpa titles? Because the original one is called Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Why not just fucking call it Danganronpa? Why do you need a fucking surname for your game?
Honestly,
That's
I
the
don't.
first in its series.
I don't mind that because 100-line Academy Defense. Like,
Yeah.
I don't mind whenever a title does that, as long as like the sequels also continue the tradition, which they do. Like, cause like, okay, if there was like, yeah, there's no other game titled Danganronpa, but if it's like you want to talk about Danganronpa and you're like, oh well, there's Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, you know, which by the way is a good game by the way, which I'm excited to talk about eventually on the podcast.
Should I replay or watch somebody play or watch the anime before
Do
the
not
episode or something?
Do not watch the anime. Just play the game.
Yeah,
Doesn't the anime just skip over the investigation
Yes.
entirely?
Yes, which is some of the most important part of the game. Like the class trials are also important, but that doesn't mean
They
You know who
actually-
else is important?
Wait, they skipped the investigations?
well, like
Fucking
they
Yeah,
simplify.
yeah. If I remember correctly, a friend after I beat the original Danganronpa, sent me like a playlist of the anime on YouTube, and I thought it was really weird when I watched it because of the fact that after the murder happened, it just cuts to the trial, and then they're like, "Well, this happened," and it's like, "Wait, what?" And then this happened. What? I didn't see any of this. You never showed me the information. And then this happened, and then the person gets killed.
But thankfully, I never did watch it since I remember asking on Trevor's server, should I watch it or because it was on Disney Plus, and they were like, no.
It's not bad to watch it.
Yeah,
after-
Danganronpa's on Disney Plus, by the way. Totally
Yeah, I
fitting
know
with
that.
their
That's-
brand.
Guys, Rick and Morty. Okay, so Disney's a piece of shit, fucking Donald Trump ass company. It's like, oh, well, we have to cancel the Owl House. Doesn't fit the Disney brand. Lesbian couple. Rick and Morty has a child rape scene, and it's on Disney Plus. Rick and Morty's a good show, but come on, at least try to be consistent with your standards if you're gonna do that. You know what I mean?
I think the excuse.
Yeah.
Also,
is
Rick
that's
has
on
gay
who?
sex in the. Rick has gay sex in the show as well, so you can't even make the
think-
child rape is more appropriate than gay sex, which it isn't, by the way. But I mean, if you're a Republican, you think that. So
Okay, wait. I think Roxy. I think their point is that it's an adult cartoon, so it's allowed to have that. I think that's their fucking saying.
Which I mean, it's not.
Rick
a good
has sex with a giraffe and a horse
Yes, but it's an adult cartoon.
and a planet.
I know. I did not know, but
I don't think I wanted to know.
still, I did not want to know this.
Rick and Morty's good. I haven't watched season 8 yet.
God,
I
they're
should
still
get on it.
going. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, they've been picked up. Like, for what it's worth, their season 8 is currently airing, and then they're picked up for like for a total of 13 seasons at the moment.
But you know what?
By the way-
Danganronpa is still a good franchise.
And you know what? Elon Musk didn't pay to be in Danganronpa. I don't think.
Yeah,
No,
you did not.
Because you can't really do that. I feel like if Elon Musk was like, I want to be in an episode of Danganronpa, they'd be like, okay. Well,
I think you'd want to be in the game of Danganronpa.
If Elon Musk, if I was a person making Danganronpa and Elon Musk paid to be in the game, I would make him get killed immediately.
Be the first victim.
No, actually, Elon Musk would be the mastermind.
I am the mastermind.
No!
Dude, that episode's so cool. Beelzebub shows up.
Yeah, it's genuinely a really good episode.
No, it's
Beelzebub shows up, and then she
not.
pulls out like penis-shaped lollipops, and that was awesome.
It's genuinely one of the most it doesn't... It builds up to fucking nothing. It introduces characters we don't know. What the fuck do you see in Mastermind? What the hell are you even... Did we watch the
Beelzebub is in the episode.
So?
So how's the weather out there?
great. Hopefully it won't rain tomorrow.
Great.
I hate security breaches so much.
I was
know that's
referencing...
just the most- yeah, I know you're referencing. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. And the thing, and this guy's greet my ass.
Hey, Caroline, you know what? You know something I hate just as much as you hate security breach?
What?
Sponge on the Run.
At least with Sponge on the Run, it doesn't stutter every 5 seconds. I don't know. Was
At least it has the El Diablo song. Fucking listen to that song.
Too bad it was part of a pointless scene that leads nowhere, both story-wise and thematically.
No, it leads somewhere. Technically.
Alright, I gotta
By
go to
definition.
Dude, I can't believe Danny Trejo went from being in Spy Kids to being in Sponge on the Run.
Bro, he's El Diablo. That's the only good thing to come out of Sponge on the Run.
Wasn't Keanu Reeves in that movie?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I think Keanu Reeves was he was taken by the devil for a few years, and then he came back as Sheldon.
There was a theory that
Oh yeah.
there's fan
Oh, sorry.
casting. there's fan castings right now where they're like, who would you want to play Ghost Rider? And everybody's like, either Norman Reedus or Keanu Reeves. And I'm like, dude, Keanu Reeves is 60. Give it to Norman Reedus. Like,
Okay, I just want to say. Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
So my sister sent AI generated images in the family group chat today, and I said boo AI, and like some of the images she sent were like of AI generated like people with animal heads, and then I just in the chat I typed out, "Get a pencil, draw your own furries."
And then she's like, "Whoa, you're disrespecting my art."
She did not say that, but I'll keep you posted.
Imagine if she did say that. That would be fucking.
No,
hilarious.
when I say she didn't say that, I mean nobody replied.
Mhm.
I just use it for fun.
Apparently Matt Pat is getting involved in the House of Representatives.
What? Nuh-uh.
What?
That's a fucking lie.
You are actually fucking lying.
You're just trolling.
You're not. There's no way fucking that Pat of all people is going to the House of Representatives. He's not gonna go. He's not gonna be like. He's not gonna go like, "Oh, hi, welcome to Game Theory." Then meet fucking Scott Cawthon, and then go to the House.
No, I never said he was running for the House of Representatives. I just said he was getting involved.
How?
Well, look what he said in General Zone.
Yeah.
I'll look here in a minute. Oh my god.
After 2 years of work, Steph and I have launched the Creator Economy Caucus in the House of Representatives, a bipartisan group where creators can work alongside lawmakers to ensure legislation is timely and relevant for the internet age. We've already got approximately 10 reps on the board and we're just getting started. We'll eventually want to assemble creator advocates from around the country, so if you're interested in helping Washington understand our world, stay tuned for more info. I like how it says interested in helping Washington understand our world, because Washington does not understand the world. It is a shit place. So, anyway.
I mean, I think that's what.
Wow, guys, Roxy doesn't like politicians? No way. Where would you get that impression?
God.
Wow, that's like the least. That sounds like the most subtle thing you've ever said. You know?
I like Bernie Sanders.
I wanna die.
Guys, look, it's Bernie Sanders. Guys, look, it's Frankie
my
Muniz.
No, I remember there was a comic, I think it was from Happy Roadkill, where he drew like Bernie Sanders and he made him look like Birdley from Deltarune. and everybody said Birdley Sanders. Let me see if I can find
Die,
it.
bitch.
I would, you know, if you could cosplay any character, who would you want to cosplay as?
Ghost Rider.
That's me to do.
No, actually, I'm going to go.
Well, actually, I would like to cosplay Beelzebub, but I don't think that's realistic, so I'm just going to say Taskmaster.
I'm going to.
Say, a Kamina from Gurren Lagann. He looks awesome.
I'm actually going in the cosplay.
Guys, look, it's
for-
it's Birdley Sanders.
I would cosplay Princess Peach in her rider outfit from Mario Kart World. I really like that outfit.
I would Well, I am going to be cosplaying as Reed Richards from Fantastic Four for the movie when it comes out, and also for Doomsday.
I'm gonna be cosplaying Okay, for a second there I thought Greg was back.
Wait, so what's going on with Greg? What's happening with him?
He's basically starting like a cult with making a house in Alaska or something.
What?
He's trying to commit peaceful raids on both Roxy and Trevor's server.
Okay, peaceful raids. Peaceful Rage, one of his people entered the server with the username saying that pedophiles have a point. Get the fuck out of here. You are awful.
You should actually
So
fucking
is this
die.
Greg from YouTube like the same guy that we've been talking about for a while? Like that was on the server that that said like that person should have stayed even though they were a horrible person. That same Greg from YouTube, or if I'm Nuh-uh, no way he's actually trying to fuck around. I wouldn't think at least. I don't know, I've been wrong before. But is it that same guy or no?
Didn't Greg, if I remember correctly, didn't Greg at some point say he would smash one of the characters from Luca? And that character was like a teenager. Yeah, so Greg's a pedophile anyway.
Whoa, I want to go.
I
If we're talking about the same Greg, I think Greg's also a minor.
No, I mean Greg YouTube, the guy who was on this server and like fucking added everyone. Yeah, that guy?
Yeah, he's a teenager.
Ah.
Yeah.
That would explain his more edgelord humor.
Yeah, if it's who we're...
The guy was really annoying anyway because he added everyone and then I said, hey, don't do that. And then the next day he added everyone to promote his Discord server and said, hey. And I was like, hey. And I was like, hey, I told you not to do that. And he said, but that was yesterday.
You know, then one of you showed me that he wants to start like a cult in like Alaska. Like, he wants to make like a fucking Discord server like at his own house. And there's like a bathrooms chat, and it's like I don't remember what it was, but like I think it was someone in the server.
It was Mac Mallard who said this.
Yeah, he said like.
Oh god, I think I'm gonna have to go to sleep.
Yeah, same here at some point.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to
stick
go to
around
sleep.
longer.
I'm probably gonna crank one out after this,
Oh
and
my
then I'm
god,
gonna go to sleep.
why do you have to say that?
You don't have to fucking say that. Anyway, I would
And
love
also
to.
on
Hey, if you have
the-
any suggestions, for what's to look up, let me know.
I think that I personally think that Princess Peach's. I would love to cosplay Princess Peach's story. I know I said that, but like the fucking jacket, the gloves, you know, genuinely probably like one of. I would probably cosplay that like as soon as possible, you know.
Weren't there people who saw her wear like the biker outfit in the Mario movie trailer? And they're like, the Mario movie's woke. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking
So
about. Jesus Christ.
I was just asking out of curiosity.
Yeah, no,
Funnily
there were.
enough, when I
Yeah.
saw that in the trailer, you can see my original trailer reaction, by the way. That's on YouTube. My reaction to that trailer.
yeah, you
I
can
said
also
that
do fucking Shrek 5 reaction.
no, like it's my actual genuine reaction. I think of the other one. But I said I said that. I think it was when I saw that outfit. I said, "Yo, why is she dressed like Vector?"
Oh yeah, but
She's dressed like Vector. That's me. Cause
have you watched Despicable Me 4?
You have
Panther?
to admit.
No. I know that Vector flosses at the end.
Did
You
watch
have
it?
to admit, Vector's a baddie.
No. I love that. There's a clip where it's like,
I mean, come on, look at him. How can you not be attracted to him? He has a fucking pear-shaped body.
there's a meme where Vector connects himself to the rocket, and the meme is like POV. There's goth baddies on Mars, and it shows that clip, and all you see is him just go flying. He's like, oh yeah, Vector.
Me, Vector.
Me
'Cause
bringing
I'm
up
committing crime.
Damn it! It all makes sense now. Elon Musk is trying to to gatekeep us
Elon
from them.
Musk is Vector from fucking Despicable Me.
At
No,
least
no,
Vector's
because
actually
Vector's
funny,
hot.
though. At least Vector's actually funny.
Thank God for Vector Musk and his shitpost memes.
Okay, to be fair though, Elon Musk is a nepotist shitbag. Like Vector. But
I don't even know what the word nepotist even means.
Go, go, go. I feel like I'm almost
Go,
gonna
go.
get this
it means when you're only successful because of the success of your parents. Like they just gave you the resources you needed.
Go, gadget insanity.
I should do Go Gadget, hit myself in the face with a pan and fall asleep.
Go,
gadget.
gadget.
Nuke.
I mean, of course, I would like that. I'm pansexual.
Hardy har. Oh my god.
Bro, bro, me watching Tangled at a young age, very
Good.
formative.
Oh! Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah! Hector!
And no pleasure, nothing ever lasts forever.
Everybody. Why'd you stop?
To rule the world.
Hey, you know what's funny? Guy said that that's the only version of the song he didn't like. He literally said that he never thought he would find a version of the song he didn't like, but Despicable Me 4 found it.
Well, I mean, I like that version of in this before.
Okay, you know what? Smash or Pass grew.
Pass.
Eh,
Eh.
eh. Yeah,
Caroline?
I'm glad we agree that.
Look at the nose!
Yes!
He can penetrate you with that nose.
Why would I want to be
Oh.
penetrated in the fucking eye?
Yes. Vector.
Vector. That's
did
me. I'm committing crime.
Oh, my back! Oh, my back, it hurts so much.
I forgot
It must be-
Caroline
it
was
must be-
playing a game.
I know, I'm
My
almost
back
done.
My back hurts, and it's probably because I have a shell attached to it.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, Doom Eternal so far seems to be a contender for Game of the Year. For me. I've already been playing for almost 3 hours.
I know none of you asked, but since I have snail characters with breasts, I like to refer to them as having snoobs.
Snoop.
Snoobs.
Thank you for telling us that.
The main oh my god, dude.
You're
Do you-
welcome.
Hey, okay. You know, like, the game that pioneered FPS games? You know, those games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is Doom, by the way. Like, Doom pioneered it at first. Yeah, I love how Doom the Dark Age is like, you know what? Fuck guns. Here's a mace and a shield with a saw blade in it. Have fun.
Yay.
Is this a mech section? Should I do the mech section before bed? Nah, it's 11:40. I should probably after this.
It's
Yeah.
too much.
All right.
Oh my god.
All right.
I think I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, same.
I think I'm just gonna go to
I'm in this episode here. Wait, what? Oh, upgrade to premium.
sleep.
Oh, there's
Okay,
already-
see you later.
Later.